Hi guys, it's Ange. I am coming to you with my first ever cloth diaper vlog. And this is really the message I want to put out there to my friends and family who think I'm crazy for doing cloth diapers this time around. I am, as of today, 21 weeks pregnant with a very big surprise. Little girl. We were not trying we were not trying, and we were had tons of precautions, and oh my gosh, so at my age and with what we were using for protection, there should be less than 1% of a chance. Actually, it was, when I calculated it, it would have been like 0.05%. So less than 0.05% of people would ever have this scenario happen in their life. And yeah, it happens to me. Anyway, that would be, the irony that is what God does in my life. So after years and years and years and years and years of not being able to have children and then requiring fertility treatments for getting pregnant with our son, who's now 5, and then this. So yes, we are extremely surprised, happy, getting over the surprise. But one of the things that we made a decision about a couple weeks ago, and a little bit before that actually, is that we're going to cloth diaper this time around. And the reason why we decided to do that, one, is that I really did want to do that for Daniel, but I was working full time, and I really, with the whole thing of becoming a mother in the first place, I was kind of overwhelmed. Overwhelmed at work, overwhelmed at home, and I only bought 6 Bum Genius diapers, which are cloth diapers. They're called all-in-ones pocket diapers. They're not all-in-ones, actually, the traditional idea of what all-in-ones are. But they were wonderful diapers. But when I went to put them on Daniel, even after, I would say, 3 months, he was so long and skinny and had no butt that even at that age, he could not wear the one-size Bum Genius. And at the time, I had not really looked, I really had never discovered cloth diapering. I really didn't look into it enough to know anything about it. Really, I was kind of clueless. I was clueless, and was still clueless until about a month and a half ago when I started really looking into this. So as of about a month and a half ago, we decided that we were going to really do this time, because I'm going to be staying at home, and I will have the ability to handle cloth diapering probably in a much better way than I could when I was working full-time. Plus, I had a little bit more preparation. Plus, I know what it is like to be a mom now. And the other thing that happened last time that kind of discouraged me on the traditional things of mothering was the fact that I couldn't breastfeed the first time around. I couldn't. It just wasn't happening. And so when that didn't happen during the first month and a half with Daniel, kind of all my expectations kind of went through the window. And I was really upset and down on myself, and I did go through the whole postpartum depression looking back at it. So this time around, I'm being much more proactive and really educating myself on things that I really want to do differently this time. So cloth diapering is one of them. That's why I'm posting this video. So my mother and my aunts and Dave's family and all the people that think, what are you doing? Are you nuts? No. Cloth diapering now is so different from when I was in cloth diapers for a very short period of time, 40 odd years ago. Yes, that's how old I am. So that's scary. But thinking back, it's changed even within the last 20 years. It's changed within the last 10 years. The progress that has been made in cloth diapering is actually kind of really cool. So I'm actually excited now about cloth diapering. Yes, there's going to be obstacles along the way. You have to still develop a really good laundry plan and know what you're going to do as far as handling the wash detail, because you have to wash them. But as far as that, I've kind of already got that plan working in my head, and I kind of already know what I'm doing with that. But the other thing is that I had to do the research on what kind of diapers I wanted and what would be best for me in our situation and for our child. And knowing that Daniel was not fitting into traditional one-size cloth diapers 5 years ago gave me a clue up of what I needed to look into this time around. So this time around, I looked into all of the varieties now, and there are hundreds of providers of cloth diapers now. There are some big companies that provide cloth diapers, and then there are small companies that provide cloth diapers. And they have different types of cloth diapering that they do. Some people do prefolds and covers, which would be more of what my mother did, my grandmother did, those that cloth diaper 20 years ago, that's more of what they did. And that's, you would have this cloth diaper, you would fold it around your child, you would pin it with these pins and stick yourself and stick your child half the time, and then you would put this plastic cover over it. It's changed. Prefolds, the type of material that prefolds are made of have changed and have progressed. It's not just cotton now. I mean, they make them out of hemp, they make them out of bamboo. And so their absorbency has really gotten better. And also the covers that they put on them have gotten better as well. Not only the types of materials that they use for the covers, but how they design them, and the fact that very, very rarely is any child allergic to what you put them in as far as a cloth diaper. They may be sensitive to the type of laundry detergent you might be using, but they're probably not having any type of reaction to the material you're putting on them. So I'm going to show you the start of the stash. So you have to have a lot of cloth diapers if you're going to cloth diaper, and not just, do it here and there, which is what I was really kind of attempting last time. With only 6 cloth diapers and none of them fitting my son, it really wasn't practical. This time around, I am starting a stash now, and hopefully at my baby shower I'll get a few. That's my hope. No disposable diapers, baby girl clothes, and cloth diapering. So I'm going to show you what I'm principally going to be putting on Alyssa when she comes. So what I'm going to show you first is a newborn diaper. I've got roughly 11 newborn diapers now, and my goal is to have between 20 and 24, because you really need 2 days, roughly 2.5 days stash if you don't want to have to do laundry every day. And I don't want to have to do laundry every day. Plus, with cloth diapers, the resale value is actually really good, and even with newborn diapers, you can actually get 70 cents on the dollar if you resell them and they're in good condition. If you have a good wash and laundry plan, you should keep them looking brand new. So my first diaper that I'm showing you is a Lil Joey's diaper. So let me put this over here so you can see it. This is a Lil Joey newborn diaper, and this is called an all-in-one diaper. And so there is no pre-fold that you put on the baby beforehand. This works just like a disposable diaper, except for it's cloth. So let me show you how it works. I'll undo it. This is the little cloth fur that goes around the little bum, and then you just snap. You see they have these little snaps, and you snap it according to the size of the baby. So these are the waist snaps that you can't see because I can't figure out how to put it on here. So you put it on the snaps for the waist, and figure out which size your baby is when you have your baby there. And so that's the diaper, just with the waist snaps done. But when you bring them home from the hospital, they still have their umbilical cord stump. And so what's great about newborn cloth diapers is that they do it just like the disposable diapers out there for newborns, is that you can actually snap down this little pocket here, so it makes it easier to not interfere with the umbilical cord. And they have these little hip snaps as well, so if your baby has some needs to change the sizing as they get old, as they grow, it'll be easy to go ahead and do that. And sorry, I just lost my visual on my computer. Come on. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, so that's this. This is the Lil Joey diaper. These are Lil Joeys are only newborns. I have 2 of these style, and then 2 in the orchid lavender-ish, and then I think I have, yes, here's one still in the package. They come in a package of 2. You can get them online. If you just Google like Lil Joey cloth diaper, you're gonna get the places where sell them. Amazon.com sells them. I got this one at Amazon, and they come in packs of 2. You can also get them from Babies R Us online, but most places for cloth diapering, you're not going to be able to go into a store and actually buy cloth diapers, because it's not a lot of people do cloth diapers, and it's you know, you buy a cloth diaper and you don't throw it away. So, which is great for you, but not so great for the store. So that's why they do it online mostly. So these Lil Joeys basically are just for newborns, sizes 5 pounds to 12 to 14 pounds, really depends on who makes them, and just the size of your baby. Now, Alyssa, I already know, is going to be smaller than Daniel, and that's just mother's intuition. She also may have trisomy 21. She may have Down syndrome, because I tested positive for screening on trisomy 21. So with that, it's more likely that she would be born smaller anyway. But when we did some measurements with the doctor, my maternal fetal specialist, the last ultrasound, which was done a couple of weeks ago, she's measuring small, not because of anything wrong with her, but she's still very much in the normal range. But he's like, "You're petite," and I was like, "No, I'm not." But in his eyes, I am. I'm 5'6". My mother is 5'2". My grandmother, I believe, is 5 foot. My aunt, I believe, is 5 foot or 4'11". So all the females in my family tend to be tinier anyway. I'm the giant in the family, and I'm 5'6". So I guess I am petite. So the reality is she's probably going to be smaller than Daniel. Daniel was really, really long-legged, and I could tell at 20 weeks how long-legged he was. I'm not feeling Alyssa stepping on stuff in there like Daniel did, because Daniel ran out of room. He was born 22 inches long. So Alyssa's not going to be that long, and she's probably going to be smaller. So that's why I'm definitely planning newborn sizes, because if Daniel didn't fit in traditional like 1 size cloth diapers at newborn age, which some kids do. Some kids are born 8 pounds and are chunky. Daniel was not. He was long and lean. And so I'm just going to go with my gut. My gut says she's going to be small, and she's going to need newborn diapers for a while. So I'm planning that she's going to be in newborn diapers for at least 3 months, if not 4. Maybe even more. You never know. It just depends on her build. So that's one of the newborn diapers. The other type of newborn diaper that I got is this. This is Happy Endings. I really love these. These are a little bit different from the Lil Joeys. Lil Joeys are all-in-one, but this one is all-in-one plus, which is great. Now this is called Pirate's Booty, this design. I just think it's kind of cute. I'm not so much for like skulls or whatever, but Pirate's Booty is just kind of cute. Anyway, so I got this one, and they only had like 4 designs, and I got all 4 designs. So it's going to be on our bum, and it's going to catch poo, so I'm not really worried about the design. But anyway, it comes with snaps just like the other, but it also comes with the ability to put additional insert in it. It comes with this little pocket between the inside of the diaper, which is cloth, obviously, and the PUL, which is the material they make the outer cover with. You can stuff another one of these little inserts, and this is like a bamboo insert that you can just stuff it in there, and it provides extra protection as they get older and are peeing more and doing more stuff. So this one I like because I can put this on her at night, and it's going to provide more protection for her and might not have to change her every 2 hours at night, which I don't want to have to do if she doesn't need it. So if I could put the extra insert in this diaper, which is basically an all-in-one plus, and I don't know, there's probably some technical name for it that I don't know. But anyway, it goes on the same way. It also has, it doesn't have the umbilical cord snaps, but it does have snaps to help with the rise. And so I'm going to snap this down to the smallest snaps real quick so you can see that when it's on at the smallest, it can be a fairly tiny diaper. And this one comes with hip snaps that really allow you to customize the sizing. So you put this on there, and obviously once you do this once or twice, you're going to know exactly what size your baby is, and it's not going to be like, oh, I have to figure this out. And then it has these snaps on the tabs that you can't really see because I can't show it to you. It has these dual snaps that cross over. So if you have a baby that's really, really tiny in the waist, you can cross over and create even a smaller size waist, which is wonderful. So anyway, this is a really tiny diaper. Go back here so you can see it. It's really tiny. And it comes in other designs. So let me put this one over here. And this is another design that I like. I think this is over the rainbow. It's kind of cute. And I'm not sure what this design is called, but this is also snap down all the way. And it's a really cute blue. So those are some of the diapers that are newborn diapers. The other thing I have is, let me show you. This is what my mother and grandmother probably are more familiar with, which is the cloth diaper. That's just one piece of cloth that you wrap around your child and like snappy in place. They actually don't have pins. There we go, safety pins to put them together anymore. They really use these little snappy things that actually go on the diaper. If you can see, little snappy, and that's how it goes on a diaper pre-fold. Now, well, they call them pre-folds because they automatically fold into threes. So you can use them as a diaper and just fold them like this as an insert in pocket diapers, which I'll show you later. And just put it in just like the insert that I showed you. I put it in that other diaper. You could just put it in there and use those for inserts as well. But you can use these as a regular diaper and put a snappy on. And then you could put a cover on. And the covers are not plastic. They are of a material that are probably very similar. But they're easily to wipe down. This is a newborn cover that goes over a cloth diaper. That's more of the traditional thing. But it doesn't have the inside of like the all-in-ones, the cloth. So you can reuse these after each change if they haven't pooed into the cover. So you can have, like, you can go through several diaper changes, 5 or 6 diaper changes, and only use one cover, which is wonderful because you could just change the under diaper and put this back on her, and you don't have to wash as much stuff. I am not going to be doing tons of pre-folds and tons of coveralls like this. These are just covers because I know me and I know my husband Dave. He's not going to be appreciating trying to figure out how to put on a traditional diaper. I'm going to be fine with it, and I can do that during the day. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to want to do it in the middle of the night. I'm certainly not going to want to do it when I'm out visiting people, when we're out at the store, when we're out doing stuff, when we're visiting people in Texas, when we go to South Dakota and Minnesota. I'm not going to want to do the whole diaper cover thing, which is why I'm going to be purchasing most of my stash in all-in-ones and pocket diapers with these inserts. But I am going to have a supply like these at home so I can use these at home during the day and not have to go through quite as many diapers, the diaper covers, over the course of a day. So I do have a supply of these. Actually, I only have 12, and these are newborn size, regular diapers. And I have 1, 2. This is also a newborn cover that's kind of not put together. And then here's another one I think is just absolutely cute, which is the black and the pink. Oh, so adorable. And here are the monkeys. This is the green, the monkeys, more unisex. I love this cover. It's cute. I love the pink and the brown and like the flowers and stuff much more though. I'm so girly. So lavender and all that kind of stuff. Her colors are purple. So moving on, that's the gist of my newborn stash. I'm gonna do a real quick video on my 1 sizes that I have currently, and that will be in video 2. So next up. Thanks. Bye.